Okuda Matata, come on, baby mama. All right, buckle up. This one goes the reality of quitting your job with no backup plan. That's smart.
I'm living at my mom's house. I just turned 33 years old. I've got all this credit card debt. I'm single and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. This is certainly not where I thought I would be in life. Oh, sweet Lord, baby Jesus.
Oh, hold on. This comment right here goes, at least you're pretty. Well, yeah, if he was ugly and 33 and living at his mom's house, quit his job recklessly, not a good look. Honestly, I kind of support it. The moving back with your parents in your 30s and kind of giving up on the traditional path. I didn't really have that opportunity. If my parents were around, they would have definitely took me in. But I actually think it's great that people are choosing to do this in their early 30s or late 20s versus waking up at 45 and then like snapping out of it then of whatever job you hated. Let's hear them out. Hold on. I do support it to an extent.
I left my six-figure corporate career after I got laid off, mainly because every second of that job, I felt like I was wasting my life. Every morning I would wake up with this feeling that I wasn't living up to my full potential. And that ate away at me literally every single day. I went a year without working, mainly so that I could find myself again.
All right. I'll be honest with you. If my 33-year-old son said, hey, daddy, I'm going to quit. I just quit my job. Can I move home? And then not work for over a year and just chill. I'm going to be honest with you. Not cool, dude. No. I mean, I'll take him in. My parents would take me in, but no way. No fucking way. No. Also, I got my homie crazy cousin Nestor here. He helps edit the second channel here, so he's kind of might be chiming in and stuff. Would your parents just let you slide? Just move home and do nothing?
No, I mean they would let me chase my dreams if I had it.
Yeah, for sure.
But with security or a job.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm like, whoa, dude. I'm like, yeah,
just bumming it up.
Yeah, this guy's parents are pretty lenient. He's got a cool mom, bro. Like, maybe not a cool mom, but like, yeah. Anyways, just throwing that out there, dude. Like, if that was my son, I'd be like, what are you doing, dude?
Find the joy in life. I was so jaded from working in corporate America for those 5 years. I needed to find joy and excitement and fun in my life. It's been a year and a half and I don't feel any closer to a new career path. So I'm giving myself by the end of summer to find an aligned job that will pay well. If not, I might have to go back to corporate. No, I don't want to go back to corporate.
Don't go back, brother.
No. Here's something that's crazy is the aligned job thing. The aligned job. This guy's I get it. He's probably trying to do content. He's doing something. I understand that. I make content for a living. Nestor makes content for a living. It is possible to pull off. But what I'm getting at with this like aligned job shit is like it doesn't really exist. Even if this guy wanted to go full time on TikTok, first of all, good fucking luck. Okay. And second, the amount of effort it really takes to be a full-time content creator or have some kind of aligned job. This isn't just like, oh, I just pop in here and film and just pray to God, or I just have fun. I film once a week. Full-time living on my own. That's not how it works. Yeah. It's not how it works. Especially on fucking TikTok. You want to go this route right here? Oh, dude. Good luck. I know it's possible. I'm not saying don't go after your dreams. The moral of the story is a lot of people in their 30s, this is becoming normal to go home and find a more aligned job, kind of get out of this corporate, what we've been embedded in. Nestor used to work corporate.
Oh man, that thing.
Almost made him go gay. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, he hate. I've never worked corporate. Like, I don't know. Like, I would probably hate it too. I was a bartender, you know. I sold stuff on eBay. You feel me? Like, let's see. At least this comment says, at least you have a safety net. A lot of people don't even have that. Oh yeah, like I don't have an option. Even if I want to just give up on everything, go move home. There's no, my parents aren't alive. They're gone. There's nowhere to go for me. But if I did have that opportunity, I will be fair. My parents would let me. I guarantee it.
So that they would have let you chase your dreams,
1,000%.
but with security or some type of income.
Yeah. I have a very unrelatable upbringing, meaning my mom and dad. My dad, when I was like 17, said, "Jack, you'll never be happy working for people. Only with people."
Oh yeah.
My dad owned his own business. So, and my mom would go, "Jack, please be the funny Tom Cruise. Just do something with your personality. You don't want to work on this off." My mom believed in me so much. She would introduce me to people. And be like, "This is my son, Jack. One day he's going to be famous."
Dang. So she
But
saw.
yeah. But not like not in like a fuck you way. More in just like, she just had so much faith in me that I was going to do something with my personality and my creativity.
Dude, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, so I had that at an early start, but I also had to work for everything. I didn't have to, there was no free skate by, if that makes any sense. There was no like, my parents didn't have the funds to just let me do whatever I want. Go be an artist. We'll pay for it. No. I had to fucking work. I actually had to pay for my dad for 10 years. Paid for his rent and everything. My point is, though, I'm sure if they had the means to do it, they would let me be this guy on the screen that we just watched. They probably would have, to be honest with you. I wouldn't as a parent. No way. My kid's going to have to fucking suck it up and hustle. Congrats. I'm a realtor, and so many people ages 24 to 40 are living with family to get on your feet. You're not alone. Yeah, it's becoming normal. Wow, we're in the same spot in life. I'm 34, living with parents and crazy credit card debt. It's tough. But life is full of crazy turns, and we'll get through it. It'll get better. I hope so. Unfortunately, though, even if you do find an aligned job, Nestor, would you say you're working more? Would you say that this like content creation thing that you're helping me, we're doing together, would you say it's more work or less work
Than corporate America stuff?
than what you were doing?
I would say the thing is I'm so much more motivated doing this stuff. So doing more work, it doesn't feel like that draining.
Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. But what I will... Okay, so in other words, for me, I would rather make less money doing it on my own.
True.
It's more satisfying, but I still have to support myself. So that's kind of the caveat. But I'll answer for him. It's actually a lot more work.
Yep.
It's a lot more work. I'll just answer it for him. Yeah. Like, it's Sunday right now. We're working.
Yeah.
And you know what yesterday was? Anybody in this room? Nestor? Anybody? It was Saturday. I worked yesterday too. Like, basically, it's hard to turn it off when you're trying to do something on your own or some more aligned job. I don't really know what that means, aligned job. I just quit my job last month with no plan and also lots of debt. Who? How is this even possible? Who in their right mind? Maybe this is what it takes to break out of the zeitgeist. You know, if I'm saying that word right. Maybe they're onto something here. I think this is so common for those of us in our 30s. You have to find what makes you happy. Utilize the time at your mom's to take advantage. Sometimes you have to go back to those uncomfortable places to find that purpose and refocus on what you actually want.
So true.
Yeah, I'm going to end on that. I'm going to end with this. I think it's a great thing that people are snapping out of it in their late 20s, early 30s and taking that risk. Risky Ricky. They're really like even though this guy we just watched doesn't really know what he's doing, at least he's trying to think about it. But I'm glad that people are snapping. Here's the difference. This guy hasn't even began. No offense. This guy's going to he'll do just fine in life. No one gives a fuck. It's fine. Good for him. He got out. But honestly, for me, the snapping point for me was actually working the job that I hated. Every day I'd get off work before I went to work. I start work at 4 p.m. every night. Before I go to work every day, what did I do? I worked on this every day. When I'd get out of work, if I had energy, I'd come back and I'd do it some more. I wanted out so fucking bad.
So you're motivated. You're motivated by the fact that you knew that
it
wasn't sustainable.
I wanted out so bad.
Yeah.
But the only way to do it was, the first time I ever did it was selling on eBay. Every day before work and after work, I was putting up items for sale. I was finding deals. I mean, it took me like 2 years to fucking go, I'm making enough, I quit. Here's my 2 weeks. Okay. Then guess what I did? I went back to work after 2 years and I said, I'm going to do YouTube. But I had to go get a bartending job again because that was the only way. Because the eBay thing, it was every day. I couldn't make more than 60 grand a year unless I worked 8 days a week, which was impossible. I wasn't that good at it, if that makes sense. But I tried it. It was a lot of fun. But I do think that's beside the point. The point is I think it's a positive thing that people are actually going for it. But but this is my point. Are you really actually going for it? Does this make sense, Nestor?
Yeah.
Are you really actually going for it? Because I see a lot of this rhetoric. How many people actually, are they going to do the bold thing? Or are they just going to talk about it?
Yeah.
This guy's doing it, though. Let's see. Well, you know what? We'll end on this note. I want to see. This guy's doing it. What's his fucking name? Let's see where he's at. Let's see if, I don't know if he wants to be a content creator. Got 10,000 followers on TikTok. Looks like he's posting pretty consistently. Not that consistently, but he's doing it.
He's putting in the work.
He's trying. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, this aligned job shit, it's all the same thing. Maybe you enjoy it a little bit more. But this content creation, I'm going to speak for myself. This content creation business, I'm going to give him a follow. Let's see where he's at a year from now. Who knows? Maybe he's fucking loaded. I have no idea. But my point is this whole rhetoric of, you see this a lot, guys. You know you do. This whole, I want to be a content creator. This shit, it ain't what it seems.
Nope.
This shit is not what it fucking seems. It's not. I'm going to end on that note. Anyways, Crazy Cousin Nestor. I'll leave his link down below. He's been helping me run this channel. But this shit's kind of like 24/7.
Yeah, it never stops.
It's never... Every month you go, all right, we're back to square one. There's never like it's pathetic.
Yeah, something that I noticed.
It's pathetic. Like I can't even take a day off. Like I can, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, since working in this space, it's like my brain hasn't been able to turn off. Something that I'm working on is leaving work at work, but you can't really in this space.
That's the only downside.
Yeah.
That's the only downside. I still wouldn't trade it because it's more fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's more fun. But there is this whole aligned bullshit. The truth is it's always going to be about the money to some degree.
Yep.
That's the unfortunate truth. I don't give a fuck what people say, dude. They can lie all day. Like, no. If you don't have somewhere to go and be for free, or you don't care about being homeless, then there's no way it's not about the fucking money. That's the only time it could ever really not be about the money. Anyways, hell of a talk. I'll leave this guy's link down below. Unreal.